Joseph Robinette Biden Jr.
The United States has a new president, Joe Biden, and a new top diplomat in Antony Blinken. Blinken was recently sworn in as Secretary of State, the U.S. equivalent of Foreign Minister. There have been many questions about how American policy toward Africa will change. Most have predicted that it would take a while for a strategy to be formed. Blinken has signaled a more activist role for Washington by making the first statement of his tenure about Ethiopia.
Ethiopia, I share your deep concerns. We have seen a number of deeply concerning actions taken, including atrocities directed both at people in Tigray, directed at Eritrean refugees in Ethiopia. We, I think, need to see much greater access to the region, accountability, an effort to put a dialogue in place so that the issues that cause the conflict can actually be discussed and litigated as opposed to dealt with through violence.
International organizations and individual countries have taken fairly hands-off positions on the conflict in Tigray province. More credible reports of attacks on unarmed civilians have surfaced recently. One such account, published in the online publication This Week, claims eyewitness reports of rapes and children killed. An internal U.S. report, detailed by the New York Times, documents a systematic campaign of ethnic cleansing. The American intelligence investigation found that forces from the Amhara region, supporting Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, are deliberately and efficiently rendering Western Tigray ethnically homogeneous through the organized use of force and intimidation. It adds, whole villages were severely damaged or completely erased. Such allegations could lead to war crimes charges at the International Court of Justice at The Hague. Blinken's press release recognizes a Friday statement declaring that the Ethiopian government would provide unhindered humanitarian access, welcoming international support for investigations into human rights violations and abuses, and committing to full accountability. After Blinken's statement, Addis Ababa issued a more confrontational response, saying, honoring international obligations and responsibilities should not be deemed by any entity as an invitation to dictate a sovereign nation's internal affairs. Many human rights organizations have claimed interference from Ethiopian authorities while trying to investigate atrocities. Cooperation from Addis Ababa will be seen as a key test of America's resolve to engage Africa during the Biden administration.